Foster with the ball. Cougars in a 2-1-2 zone right now. Oh, loose ball picked up by Foster. Gives it over to Gloss. Uses the bank board, or uses the glass and the rim to protect the ball and scores a nice reverse layup. Chuck Lewis from 15 feet off the corner of the rim, goes off Lansing player and goes out of bounds. That'll be to the Cougars. I couldn't tell if Bob Smith, that went off his, it was close.
Yeah,
he looked real innocent.
Yeah.
When
It looked to me like he was headed down to the other end.
Well, anyway, we'll take that break if it was one. Oh, good move inside, and Bob Smith goes up strong, gets a bucket.
He had his...
28-27, Kalamazoo Valley back in the lead by 1. Gloss is working hard, and he scores a bucket. Sam Gloss is averaging about 18.8 points per game in the league. 2-on-1, Andre from 15, in and out and in again. Okay. 30-29, Cougars back on top. Gloss going the distance, and he scores a quick one. They're burning our press a little bit, Gordon. Chuck Lewis gets a walking violation, traveling violation called by the referee. I thought he walked, but I think the call was late when, when the call was made. I think he was okay, but anyway, it's Lansing ball, 31-30, Lansing in the lead. Gloss working hard, going the distance, good block by Matt Lehman.
Good to see that. Get Gloss thinking about this a little bit.
Well, Matt Lehman caught him across the wrist, I guess. And Sam Gloss will go line for 2. Lansing on top, 31-30, with 6:20 remaining in the first half. First one's good. 2-point lead for the Stars. Three-point lead for the Stars as Sam Gloss converts both of those. Matt Lehman with the ball. Now Ed Finch dribbling up court. Cougars do nice work on that press. Gary Andre open underneath. Scores a bucket, uses the left hand, okay. Sam Gloss with the ball. He does a lion's share of the ball handling, Gordon, for a 6'5" forward. Briggs with a soft hook off the side of the rim. I think we got a break if, nice pass by Chuck Lewis. Basket, Andre Bolden. Cougars back in the lead, 34-33.
But Andre's outside shooting seems to have picked up quite a bit lately. He's been hot.
Well, shooting's a whole big portion of confidence. If you've got a lot of confidence in your shot, and I think the last couple of games have helped build Andre's confidence up, and he's taking better shots and with more authority, getting squared away to the bucket and doing the fundamentals right. Oh, Matt Lehman gets lucky, picks up a loose ball, gives it to Gary Andre, and scores the bucket. That, I think you're going to call that a garbage bucket, Gordon.
Yeah, that one's going to be kind of hard to diagram on the blackboard if you want to do that one again.
Yeah. Ball's in tight to Baker, slapped away. Good hands by Ed Finch. Matt Lehman with the loose ball, 36-33. Three-point bulge for the Cougars, 4:57. Andre from 19. Little short, rebound Briggs. Outlet to Rydell real quick. And Sam Gloss, again, playing full court very well. And we've got timeout. 36-35, a one-point advantage for the Cougars.
Good job. Good job, Ed. Good job, Coach. All right, now listen to me.
running back down the floor is not going to get it done. You can't run down ahead of them when people can move with the ball like that. Did you understand? You understand what I'm talking about? You got to get back and get turned around and be playing defense when a guy's coming at you like that. They got 3 people who can dribble from midcourt and 2 bounces and shoot a layup. Let's get people down the floor ahead of the ball now and stop the basketball. Don't give them those easy ones. Too hard to get good buckets to give those easy ones right back to them. Transition defense. Remember when we talked about that the other day? That's the phase of our game right now that's the worst, is getting back to play that good transition defense when the ball's coming at us. Let's tighten that part of it up. You've been swinging up into the middle. If it's a 2-3, there's a lot of openings in the middle. Be patient with it. You're not going to have much chance to dribble, you big men, when you get it in the middle, but move without the basketball. And set your feet on the perimeter and get a good shot. But let's don't give them easy ones. Come on, we got them on the run now. Let's get them on the run. Let's go. Let's go.
No, we've got to get back, like Coach Hill said, got to get back on defense a little quicker. You're not going to, as he said when the timeout first started, you can't run even up with them and expect to stop them. You're going to have to beat them down the floor.
Oh, and we've got Lansing in a half-court game. I would think our defense has done very well, Gordon. I would say half or more of Lansing points are from that transition offense right now. So, yeah, looks like they're coming out in a 1-2-2 zone. And number 10 into the game. I'll check that in a second. And the ball's rejected out of bounds.
Number 10 is Carlos Ray. Now, I'm going to give you 3 guesses who a relative of his is. It's an unfair question.
Carlos Ray. No, I can't tell you.
Irvin Johnson is his brother-in-law.
Oh. Brother-in-law, okay.
That's right. So he's from California. I asked the coach, I said, why did this guy come from California? How'd you recruit him? And he said, hey, it's Irvin Johnson's brother-in-law, so he lives in Lansing.
Yeah, well,
if I had a brother-in-law like Irvin, I'd probably move to his town, too.
Well, Irvin keeps a lot of contacts back here in Lansing, so maybe he'll tune into the Cougars here and watch his brother-in-law play for a change.
I'm just kind of curious to see what he's taught his brother-in-law.
Rydell.
He's giving him that MVP form.
Rydell puts in that last one, puts the Stars back on top, 37-36. 3:38 remaining in the first half. Oh, Cougars work it inside, and they get a good play inside from Matt Lehman to Ed Finch. Ed Finch gets the bucket, and he'll get a chance to put the Cougars up by 2. Number 44, the foul is on Tom Armbruster. I'm getting him confused with Ed Armbruster. He used to play for the Cincinnati Reds.
He's been on this floor quite a bit.
Carlos Ray number right, Gordon, because I have Ed Banks as number 10. So
I'm wrong. Carlos Ray is still sitting on the bench.
Oh.
That's the old number.
Oh, well. Could have fooled me on that one.
Well.
Okay.
I'd like to give you a better explanation.
Okay, Ed Banks catches that rebound and scores his first bucket. Tie ball game at 39 apiece with 3:14. Andre Bolden putting them in from 15 feet, and boy, we need them. 41-39, Cougars up by 2. Scott Furman's back there on transition defense. Picks off that pass, and Cougars have a chance to go up by 4. By 5, maybe. Yes, sir. 5 points it is. 44-39 as Chuck Lewis sinks that 3-pointer. Number 30 into the game is David Ferguson, also for the Stars. Banks with that 15-footer is no good. Rebound, Scott Furman. We got 4-on-1. Scott Furman going to go all the way, and he's fouled by Ed Banks. There was a situation, Gordon, where the defense never committed themselves, and Ed did what you had to do.
Yep.
Scott did. Sam Gloss coming back into the game.
It's nice to hear you make a little mistake, too, Dave.
Well, I'll tell you, I wouldn't have caught that on our program tonight. It has Lansing Community College, and the players are numbered 1 through 11. And if you wouldn't have brought that to my attention, we would have been in a heap of trouble, because we got their right numbers, hopefully. Scott Furman on the line for 2, and the first one's perfect. Let's see. Scott Furman shoots about 63% from the free throw line. And he misses the second one. Rebound by Marcel Cole out to Kerry Rydell. Oh, there's a travel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure looked like one. Oh, we had a lot of contact there on that play. Cougars up by 4, and now we've got a charging foul on Briggs. And that will go to the Cougars. 45-41, they're up by 4. That last collision, Chuck Lewis knocked down a Lansing player. There was no call made, and then we had a collision at the other end. We'll catch what...
You said after the shot! I got a question. Okay, just let me ask a question, okay?
Was not offensive, right? That was on the 16.
I'm sorry. That's my fault.
That's all right, no
okay.
problem.
Well, I guess even coaches make mistakes now and then, Gordon.
We've all made one tonight. We're even.
Okay, that's the second foul on Carter Briggs. 45-41, Cougars on top with 2:09 left in the first half. Lansing back into their 2-1-2 zone. Chuck Lewis driving 10-footer.
He was a little more cautious that time going down the middle.
Yeah. I guess that's Chuck Lewis' version of a running jump shot. Kirk Baker is no good with that 12-footer. Cougars out quick, but Lansing's back quick. Ed Finch, three-point range, no good. Rebound, Sam Gloss, and they've got 3-on-1. Carter Briggs, he scores it. And Chuck Lewis was upset about something on that play, and I'm not sure what.
He thought there was a turnover when the ball was coming down.
Oh, okay. 1:20 remain, 47-43. Cougars on top. Cougars very patiently working the ball around the perimeter. Chuck Lewis gets his man in the air. Oh, what a shot!
Yeah.
Shows him the ball, takes it away, and puts it up. 49-43, a 6-point advantage. Cougars' biggest lead of the night. And the loose ball's picked up by Marcel Cole. Kirk Baker with the ball, and now Kerry Rydell, excuse me. 41 seconds remain. Into Briggs, he's gone with a turnaround jumper, scores it.
Well, we'll probably see one shot here. Yep, Coach Schultz has one finger up. We're going to hold that ball till we get one.
49-45. 26 seconds left on the shot, in the first half, and 36 seconds left in the shot clock. So now the shot clock's off. 16 seconds. Now down to 10, 9, 8. We got to start working it in. Ed Finch wants it from 3. No good. Rebound. Gloss to Rydell. That's too late. And we'll go into the halftime up by 4. 49-45 as the Cougars are on top of the Lansing Stars. We're just about ready to start the second half. Cougars right now have a 4-point lead, 49-45 over the Lansing Stars. In the first half, Lansing was led by Sam Gloss with 12. Carter Briggs had 8 points. They had 2 3-pointers. For Lansing, no one at this point is in foul trouble. It might be significant to say that Kirk Baker was held to 6 points that first half. For KVCC, Chuck Lewis with 12. Ed Finch led the way with 14. Andre Bolden with 8. We have 3 3-pointers, 2 by Chuck Lewis. Gordon, what do you look for here in the second half?
4 point. There's a 4-point spread, Dave. Kalamazoo Valley's done good in close games this year, done well in close games, and so I think we're going to pull it out here. They're playing well here.
Well, they're again, I think they've done very well on defense when they've kept Lansing to a half-court game. It's these easy transition baskets that Lansing has that's kept the game as close as it is. So
yeah,
if we can put a stop to those easy ones.
Yeah, you mentioned Gloss has 12 points, and I was thinking to myself, he's got 6 2-footers.
Yeah.
Got 6 layups.
Well, we mentioned Kirk Baker was held to 8 points, or 6 points rather. Matt Lehman misses that first one. Kirk Baker with the rebound. Matt Lehman also was held to only about 6 points for the Cougars. So, well, there's Sam Gloss with one of those easy transition buckets again. And that cuts the lead to 2. So Lansing's done a number on Matt Lehman too, and sort of neutralized the Matt Lehman-Kirk Baker shootout. But again, I think both teams are much more than one individual, and Cougars been getting some fine work from Ed Finch and Andre and Chuck. Sam Gloss with the rebound, stolen away by Scott Furman. Andre with the shot from 10 feet. I tell you, Gordon, he has a unorthodox way of jumping there. His feet go out every which way, but he does come under control and shoots a nice balanced shot. Puts the Cougars up by 4, 51-47. Pass inside. Oh, a good outlet pass by Scott Furman. Andre from 15. No good. Rebound. Ed Finch. And we've got a foul on Kirk Baker.
Yeah, we didn't get a real good shot off of that. I think Andre was off balance here a little bit and had to pull up.
(51-47) in favor of the Cougars with 18:40 left in first half. Good pass inside. Scott Furman from Chuck Lewis. 6-point advantage for the Cougars, their biggest lead of the night. And Cougars staying in a man-to-man defense. Right out with the ball, Kirk Baker from 17. Short. Rebound, Andre Bolden. Cougars in a hurry. Give it to Scott Furman. He's on a drive. No good. Rebound, Baker. He had Lansing flat-footed there for a second, Gordon, but didn't get a good roll.
Yep, didn't quite cash in.
Marcel Cole on the drive. Puts it over Matt Lehman. He gets a bucket, and we're going to have a foul on Matt Lehman. (53-49) with 18:07 remaining. Referee taking time out to tie his shoe. Kind of an oddity. We don't know if that's an old referee's trick to catch your breath. We've known a few players to do that in our time, but okay, back to action. 53-50 now in favor of the Cougars. 4-on-1. Oh, what a pass! Back to Andre Bolden from Chuck Lewis. We didn't get the shot, but we're going to have a technical foul as Carter Briggs slapped the bankboard after the shot, and we're going to go for a technical foul shot, I think.
Now, Dave, does the basket count on that? There doesn't look like they're racking
No, I don't
that
think
up.
there was any question about goaltending. It was just, well, that's a free point for us as Ed Finch sinks that bucket, puts the Cougars up by 4, 54-40.
Well, the Lansing wasn't very happy about the call because it was kind of a mild slap. It wasn't one where
I think he got part of the ball. Matt Lehman in and out. Matt Lehman having some difficulties tonight from the field. Sam Gloss with the rebound. Let's stop him before he gets too close. He gets it off to Cole. Oh, Kirk Baker puts in 2 for the Stars as he cuts the lead to 2, 54-52 with 17.5 minutes remaining in the game. Ed Finch on the drive, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Gloss. Long pass to Cole, and he saves it to Chuck Lewis. We got 3-on-2. Chuck with the creative move, doesn't get it. And now Lansing goes the other way. Rydell comes out with it. Puts it to Baker. Tie ball game. 54 apiece at 17 minutes. I don't know, Gordon, the way this last couple minutes, it's almost as if Lansing was pacing themselves that first half. They seem to
well, Dave, they started out the first half with a kind of a spurt, and I think that they're just a little better rested from the half.
Yeah, okay. Matt Lehman from 17, he's got it.
That's what I hope anyway.
Yeah. 56-54, 2-point advantage for the Cougars. 16:30 left. Into Briggs. Back to Cole, and now a good pass into Briggs. He inadvertently passes it over to Sam Gloss, and they get an easy one. Scott Furman doesn't get it. A little off balance when he put it up, and Lansing's got the ball and a chance to go into the lead as it scores 56 apiece. There's a good lead pass by Cole. Andre strips right down the ball. Chuck Lewis in a hurry, scores it. Oh, he used the left hand real nicely on that shot, Gordon. Sam Gloss in a hurry. He's going to get it back. Good block by Matt Lehman, and we have a foul.
Matt Lehman didn't like the call there. He thought he got it clean.
Well, I'm not going to adjust my statement. A good block by Matt Lehman. But referee spots a foul on the play.
Yeah, on the last play, you mentioned Chuck Lewis got a good bounce off there, or good use of his left hand. I thought he was going in for a Spud Webb dunk.
A 1-point advantage now for the Cougars, 58-57. Now, I heard over the weekend, or read in the paper one way, Spud Webb is not 5'7", Gordon. He's 5'5 and a half.
That's right. He gives him that extra inch and a half to kind of intimidate people.
Andre from long range, rebound Scott Furman. He gets an easy one. Referee is letting a lot of contact underneath. Oh, good pass to Kurt Baker from Sam Gloss. A 1-point lead for the Cougars. Oh, that's goaltending. Scott Furman tried that reverse layup, and it's pinned against the board there. (62-59). Both coaches are really into this game, and there's a lot of intensity out there right now. Seems to be building with each play as Carter Briggs scores that 15-footer. A 1-point lead for the Cougars. Matt Lehman working in tight. It's blocked by Baker. Chuck Lewis with a rebound, reverse layup, and scores it. Oh, and Chuck Lewis with the steal. 2-on-2, now 3-on-2. Good pass to the foul, followed by Scott Furman.
Well,
and I'm not sure if Scott or Ed got that.
I think Ed got a little bump there. I would like to have seen a foul called there.
66-61. I think they're giving that bucket to Scott Furman. We're not sure right now. Carter Briggs, no good. Rebound, Ed Finch. 66-61, a 5-point advantage for the Cougars with 14:22 left. Pass inside is deflected by Cole, pulled out by Gloss, and we've got a lot of contact by Chuck Lewis. I think that was a good foul because now we'll have a chance to set up on defense.
Well, we've got a few tired Cougars. They're walking around with their hands on their hips.
Yep, Bob Smith coming in for Matt Lehman right now.
Yeah, we've had a fast 6 minutes here.
Oh my, I just looked at the clock. This is a fast game, Gordon. 24-22. 66-61. I don't know what that 24-20. I was looking at the Chuck Lewis's number, I think, or something. Okay, Briggs again with a 15-footer, and he's got a nice touch. And 66-63, a 3-point advantage for the Cougars with 13:50 remaining. Ed Finch, 3-point range off the back of the rim. Rebound Foster. And shot by Baker's no good. Rebound is stolen away by Sam Gloss. He drives the lane, puts it to Baker. We've got a foul on Scott Furman before the shot. And Gary Andre comes in and replaces Ed Finch. Ed Banks, number 10, is into the game for the Stars. And I think that's their only substitution this half, along with Foster. Ball's out to Gloss, down to Foster, and around to Banks. Drives the baseline, no good, rebound. is gathered in by Scott Furman, and he is just hammered there by Ed Banks. Little frustration on the shot. Cougars up by 3 and have the ball. And Chuck Lewis needs a little help. Andre with the ball. Now Chuck has it. Chuck Lewis gets his man in the air. 14 feet. He's got it. Chuck Lewis must have about 20, Gordon. Andre Bolden with the steal. 2-on-1. Bingo! 7-point advantage for the Cougars.
Well, the fans are getting their money's worth now.
Yeah. That's a good thing he stole that, Gordon, because Lansing did have a guy open down floor. Kirk Baker with the ball in close, uses his body and scores it. Bob Smith in a hurry, now slows down. Lansing back on defense. Scott Furman with the ball. 70-65 in favor of the Cougars. 3-point range. Chuck Lewis, no good. Rebound Briggs. Sam Gloss, we got to stop him. Oh. And we get a charging foul called on Sam Gloss.
But, Dave, I'm afraid we're not going to see Magic Johnson's brother-in-law. He's going to...
I think I heard he's been sick and missed some practices this week, so...
He's doing the same thing everybody else is here. He's watching the game tonight.
Okay, well, he's having an exciting time, I'll tell you, because it's a good game. 70-65, Gary Andre on a drive. And... well, we've got our arm up in the air. Let's make a call. It's on Gary Andre. Going to call a charge on that play.
Coach Schultz is...
That's not only a foul, that's an intentional foul.
Had enough, okay? Sit down and
That's a
let's go.
two-shot submarine.
Coach Schultz had his hands on his head. That's when he does that, he's pantomiming that he thought it was a bad call.
Well, he was doing more than pantomiming. He was making his thoughts very clear. 70-65. Cougars are still up by 5 as we're into 12:26 mark of the second half. Gary Andrews' first foul. Foster with the ball. Puts it into Armbruster. Gloss, 15 feet. He's got it. Now, that wasn't an easy transition bucket, Gordon.
No.
That was a solid jumper by Gloss. He's been a very steady player tonight for the Lansing Stars, as has Chuck Lewis for Valley. Gary Andre wants it. Gun was loaded, but didn't fire.
Yeah, I'd like to see the ball in Andre's hands here.
Bob Smith lets loose and throws up a rock. Briggs with the rebound. 70-67. Cougars on top, but Lansing on the make. 3-point range. Got it. Foster ties the ball game. 11:30 left. We've got timeout. 70 apiece with 11:25 remaining.
Okay. Now, against their man-to-man now, we're going to go down, we're going to run high. Okay? Time it up and let's run high. Get the ball to them. You okay, Chuck? You need a breather. Okay, get down and dig on defense and run the offense, execute high now. Let's get good picks. You get that open jumper, you pop it, you play with confidence now. Get some people in on the boards. Defensively, though, man, down at this end of the floor is where the game is right now. We can't let them have open shots. Their guards have their rhythm. The guards can shoot the ball now, so we got to be pressuring the guards.